up, Hostile crew? We are here for a pre-workout meal before we go hit some shoulders and arms, and we are gonna tell you guys what we're making and teach you how to make it. My pre-workout meal, super easy, super digestible, and simple. KISS, if you will. Keep it simple, stupid. We got cream of rice. I use Elevate. This is the new flavor, coconut cream pie, and it is my absolute favorite. So shout out to Ian, everybody on the Hostile crew. We all know Ian from the podcast. This is his signature flavor, and he absolutely killed it. So we're gonna be doing 90 grams of this, which is about 75 carbs. So we'll get this weighed out in here. I like to do it in a Pyrex or a silicone container because I feel like it cooks the cream of rice evenly and also keeps it from sticking or clumping. 90 grams of this coconut cream pie, Elevate. We will go, kind of depends on you as a person, what you want, but generally, as a general rule, it's usually 3 to 4 times the amount of water here. We're gonna go about 240 grams here, which is 3 times the amount of water, which is the ratio I like. I don't really like my cream of rice super runny. I like it a little bit more thick. And that's mostly just to keep the food volume down. As you guys know, I don't like the feeling of my stomach being super, super full. So mix this around, make sure all the cream of rice gets wet. We're gonna throw this in the microwave for a minute. And then we'll stir and repeat until it's done. But in the meantime, we're gonna make some whey drip. So how we do that, the easiest way to do that is we're going to take the isolate we need. So 2 scoops roughly, which is gonna be about 60 grams. So we got 60 grams. So then the easiest way to make whey drip and don't get it too runny, don't mess up the texture or consistency, is to match how much whey you have with how many grams of water. So 60 grams of whey, 60 grams of water here. So you got it, 60 grams of water. And as you guys see here, as we mix this up, we're gonna get a nice frosting-like texture here. So we're just gonna mix this, make sure that there's no lumps, clumps, nothing like that. Now we got our whey drip, that's done. And now we just gotta finish this cream of rice. So, did a minute here, gonna pull it out, give it a nice even stir, throw it back in for 30 seconds, and we'll just repeat that until we get the texture and cook we want on it. Actually go a minute probably, so do a minute twice, and then we'll go 30-second increments. You just don't want to cook it too long at once, otherwise guys, you'll get a brick of cream of rice, and nobody likes that because then it is no longer cream of rice, it's brick rice. We're gonna make this up. As soon as this is done, we'll drizzle our whey drip over the top and we'll eat that up. That's my pre-workout meal. But as I'm getting hungrier here, as I'm getting closer to show, one thing I like to do is a Ninja Creamy. So if you guys have one of these at home, it's an easy diet hack, get your food volume up a little bit, and who doesn't love ice cream, right? So I'm gonna show you guys how I make mine. It's super simple, but it's effective and it helps me get my diet craving out because I'm a huge sweets, huge ice cream guy. Blueberry donut is incredible for this, and we also have salted caramel coming. I'm super excited for the salted caramel, both for the creamies as well as the whey drip. I honestly think the salted caramel whey drip on a chocolate cream of rice is gonna be next level good. So super excited for those things to come. We'll make this creamy up. Let me stir this cream of rice and get it rolling again. And it's almost done. As you guys can see, we're starting to get the texture change here, starting to have it cook up. So like I said, we did 2 rounds of 1 minute. Now as it's getting more cooked here, As we're starting to get closer to the texture we want, we'll go 30 seconds at a time. I would rather go slow and do multiple rounds than try to rush it and get brick rice. Okay, so that's rolling again. I only need one more thing. Making this creamy up. Pretty simple here. 3 ingredients: water, isolate, fat-free, Fairlife. I will use this up until about 2 weeks out, and then we'll cut dairy products. Lactose can cause you to hold a slight bit of water, but it's gonna make this protein shake this creamy, not only taste more creamy and better, but it's also gonna bump that protein value up a little bit. So we're gonna do 100 grams fat-free Fairlife milk. We're gonna do 200 grams of water. That's gonna give us 300 grams of liquid total. And then we're gonna do 60 grams of the ISO H1 from HOSSTILE here. Like I said, guys, this is my favorite flavor right now, but I have a very strong feeling that salted caramel will be my new favorite flavor. So, as easy as that, we got it in the Helix here. Get these guys mixed up. And boom, put this thing in the freezer, and tomorrow for pre-workout, I'll get to have a pint of ice cream. So, easy diet, tack, tip, trick, whatever you want to call it. But this is just another way, as you start to get hungry, as you start to get those cravings, we can kill those things. So we got the cream in here. Cream of rice is pretty much done here. I'm gonna go one more round in the microwave, so I'll do a little stir. I'll go one more round here. And then all we gotta do is put the whey drip on top and eat this thing down and get ready to go to the gym. So the reason I like to do this, guys, for my pre-workout meal is, one, whey digests really well for me, especially a high quality one like ISO H1 with the digestive enzyme already added in there. And then I like to keep the carb source rice. So the carb source being rice, that just digests really easy for me. You don't have any fiber in there, slowing digestion down. And then this Elevate cream of rice is also white rice. It's also processed to make sure it doesn't have a bunch of iron and junk in it. And the amount of sweetener in it's very low. So this is perfect for us, perfect for a bodybuilder. Get that food in, get things absorbed and ready for the tissue to utilize it. And then we can use our intra and things like that to get more nutrients in. So one last round in the microwave, and then we're gonna pour the whey drip on there and we're gonna eat. This cream of rice is done here. We got the coconut cream pie, and then we are just gonna drizzle our whey drip over the top here. So it's like a frosting. And like I said, guys, if you just match the amount of whey you're doing with the amount of water, it's gonna give you the perfect consistency every time. I actually just found that out from Wesley, because he's the whey drip king, as you guys know if you watch his videos. This is kind of where I stole it from. And he was telling me, he was like, bro, just use the even amount and it will get the perfect ratio every time. So equal amounts of water and protein, and you get that perfect frosting texture on the cream of rice here. And this is one of my favorite meals here. So like I said, guys, you want to get yours, get your HOSSTILE H1. I think by the time this video comes out, we will probably have salted caramel. So that's gonna be my new favorite whey drip, but you can build yours. You can make your pre-workout meal just like mine. And we will see you guys at the gym in a few hours. But until then, like, subscribe, do all the fun YouTube stuff. And we'll see you next time, HOSSTILE crew. Peace.